Hi everybody! So we're going to get into this Captain America slash 4th of July inspired look, and I'm going to start by priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. I'm just going to use my finger for that. And then I'm going to set my eyelids with the Airspun powder from the drugstore. Any translucent powder will work. This is my favorite. And I'm going to be using a Morphe M438 brush to apply that. And now I'm just going to go in with a transition shade from my Morphe 35K palette. And I'm going to take a Morphe M441 brush and just blend that around in my crease. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's supposed to be almost the same shade as your skin. And then I'm going to go in with a blue pigment by Maybelline in the shade Brash Blue. And the same M441 brush. And I'm just going to blend that around in my crease. And then the next shade that I'm going to take is just this bold blue pigment. I don't remember the brand, but you want to be very careful with these because they can get really messy. This one is really pigmented, so if you're not careful and you grab too much at one time, it will get everywhere and you'll make a mess and you'll want to give up. So definitely take a more precision brush. I'm using the M433 by Morphe. And you want to take a little bit at a time and build up as you go. Now I'm just going to highlight my brow with a white shade from that same 35K palette and a pencil brush by Crown Brushes. And you want to definitely blend that in with the blues just so that everything is seamless and really blended. And I'm going to clean up the edge with just a makeup wipe, just to make sure that the edges are very crisp. And now I'm going to add silver to the lid. I'm going to be using the shade Liberty by Colourpop and a flat, I guess you would call it a concealer brush, but it just works really well because it's nice and flat so that it'll lay that pigment on there very nicely. And you're just going to put that all over the lid. And now I'm going to go in and clean up that crease and get that silver out of there, just to make everything look a little bit nicer and less messy. And now I'm going to do my winged eyeliner using the Sephora waterproof liquid eyeliner in the shade Little Black Dress. I know that I didn't show this part all that well, and it goes by very quick. So if you guys want me to do a winged eyeliner tutorial, then I can totally do that. Just let me know in the comments below and I will totally do that for you. Now I'm going to do my brows using the Sephora brow pencil in the shade Midnight Brown. And after you're done with filling in your brows, you can leave them like this and you can just set them with a brow gel and leave it at that. But I'm not going to set them this time because I'm going to be doing more with my brows later. So I'm just going to fill them in and then brush them out. Now I'm going to put white in my waterline. You can use black with this instead if you want it to be more dramatic, but I wanted to keep the eye open and I wanted to play into that whole red, white, and blue theme, so I went ahead and used white. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara to prep them for false lashes. I'm going to use the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever. I always keep going back to it and it's only like $4. And now the falsies that I'm going to use are Select Lash in the style S1. And I'm just going to apply those. You want to make sure that the glue gets tacky before you try and apply them or else it'll slide everywhere and you're going to get frustrated. Now I'm going to define the lower lash line with a couple dark blue shades from my Coastal Scents 252 palette and a flat definer brush by Morphe. I really apologize for this part, guys. I didn't realize that I was going so out of frame, but I hope that you can still see it a little bit. I'm just getting that right up tight into my lower lash line, as tight in there as possible, and just wiggling my brush around, and then I blend it out with my finger. You can use a pencil brush if you want to, or a blending brush. It's totally up to you, whatever works. And now I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes just a little bit because I don't like them to be too dramatic. It's just not my preference. And now I'm going to highlight the inner corner. Sorry. I'm going to highlight the inner corner with that same white shade that I used on my brow bone and that same pencil brush. And now for that fancy thing I said I was going to do with my brows. I'm going to put red in there with that same flat definer brush. Clean it off, of course, because if you don't, then you're going to end up with purple instead of red. And I'm just going to put that all in my brows. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, because we're going to add red glitter to the brow. And after you add that glitter glue, you want to take some powder, like some translucent powder, and put it in your under eye with any powder brush, and you really want to pack it on so that it will catch the fallout of the glitter. And then when you're done applying the glitter, you can just wipe it away, and it works like magic. Trust me, it really works. It gets rid of all of the fallout. So for the next step, I'm going to do the same thing I did with my brows, lay down the glitter glue and then pack on the glitter. But with this, you want to be very careful because you don't want to get the glitter on your eyeshadow. You want it to stay on your winged liner. So if it takes you a while, that's okay, as long as you're precise with it and you're very careful. And after you pack on that glitter, you're just going to wipe away the fallout underneath, and you'll see that it gets rid of all of the fallout. You can't really tell, but if you try it at home, then it works. You'll see. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do my lips. You can do a nude lip for this if you'd like, or you can leave it blank, or do a Captain America type lip. You could do whatever you want, but I'm going to do a red lip. Just because I felt like that was a perfect medium. It's not too over the top, but it's still showing you a little bit of drama. And the shade that I'm using is the NYX lipstick in the shade Snow White. And I'm just going to fill that in with a lip brush first because I don't have a matching lip liner for this, and I still wanted it to be precise. So I'm going to go in with a lip brush first and then go over it with the actual lipstick to get all that pigment on there. And then I'm going to do my bronzer and highlight off camera, but I use the Hoola bronzer and just a Sephora eyeshadow as my highlight. And then after that, we are done with this look. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any suggestions or requests, go ahead and leave them in the comment box down below, and I will definitely try to get those done for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.